What is up, folks? This is Arikast, and welcome back to Terraria 1.3. Alright, so I mined up a little bit of hellstone, and believe me, this isn't a ton of hellstone, because as you can see down here, it takes 3 per, and 1 obsidian per, so it'll go pretty fast. That's about, what, 107? Right? Yeah, 107? No. 108. Yeah. So it's a bit, but it's not as much as it seems like. 109. What? No. Yeah, 108. Oh, gosh. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, how in the heck did I get 9? And oh yeah, because they don't stack to 100. Well, it would make sense. Alright, so let's take a look and see what all we can make. Alright, so as far as weapons go here, and we've got the armor and stuff down here, we've got the Fiery Greatsword, which does 39 damage, which is pretty good. And the Fiery Greatsword, if I remember correctly, is actually pretty big. Here's the Molten Pickaxe, which I talked about in the last episode as being about the same as the Reaver Shark, but just a little bit better. It mines a little tiny bit faster, and that's just about it. So, not really worth it in my opinion if you have the Reaver Shark. If you don't, then yeah, go ahead and get it. But because it's actually quite a bit better than the previous tier, but not, you know. Molten Hamax, 150 axe power. That's actually pretty darn good. We'll see what I have. 100. So yeah, and 60% hammer. And this one is 70% hammer, so it's definitely better on axe power, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because I'll get something that's even better here pretty soon. So that's kind of, unless you rush to get down there and just basically protect yourself within like the lava and ash and stuff, and not worry about going after the chests and things, that's actually a totally valid way of getting good armor early on. If you just mine straight down and get all the way down and then, you know, just mine up a bunch of hellstone, then that's actually a really good way to do it pretty early on, like before you even fight any bosses. But it can take a while since you need, you know, fairly good picks to be able to, you know, get down there without spending hours trying to do it. Let's see what else. We got the Imp Staff. So it summons an imp to fight for you. That's pretty cool. But they don't move around, if I'm right about that. I'm pretty sure I am. So I like my wasp, but not everybody has a wasp, so yeah, that could be pretty cool. And you can always get the armor that, you know, allows you to have more summon minions, so that can be pretty cool. Alright, so we've got 8 defense versus 6, which is pretty good. 9 defense versus 7, and 8 defense versus 6. So I'm kind of torn on this. So obviously the defense will go up by 6, but to my knowledge, is there a set bonus for the stuff? No. It doesn't look like it. There might be. Well, I've got enough. I'll go ahead and make it and just see if when I put it on, it has it. Because that's, you know, it is a decent amount of defense, but still, look kind of crazy. Really crazy. Okay, 17% extra melee damage. I'm not really going to go for melee, especially in this fight. I mean, yeah, certainly, every once in a while I'll go, you know, in melee stuff, but especially if I'm around the house and such, you know, if opened it at a war and, well, that wasn't what I meant to do, but that's what I meant to do. Actually, that's a pretty good crit. But anyway, so, you know, I'm not really sure. I'd almost rather have the extra health regen, because I'll be hit every once in a while, but hopefully the strategy for fighting the Wall of Flesh is to stay away from it and use ranged weapons is usually the best strategy. You can go for melee, but it's usually kind of rough. I would rather not, and, you know, just be hit every once in a while. So I think maybe having the life regen would be better. So let's go ahead and keep the molten armor on us, but we're not going to use it to start off with, just because this stuff is actually so good. Alright, so what else did we have? We had the sword, which I was thinking about doing. It does do 8 more damage, but it's a slow speed. Okay, so we're just going to stick with the spear that we've got. I think the spear is actually better, actually quite a bit better. Depending on what you're wanting to do. If you're wanting to, like I mentioned last episode, fend off creatures from you from, you know, getting too close and just overwhelming you, then swords are really good. But I like the spear, so we're going to do that. I think that's all for the moment. Oh, the traveling merchant has arrived. I'm still looking for... Oh, he's up in the tree. I was like, I don't see him over there just yet. He usually appears above me, which is up in the tree, so... you don't have what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't realize that actually... I think I actually bought this, but I didn't realize it had extra stats on it. Interesting. Alright, anyway, so I will meet you guys down at the very bottom, and we will get going with this. I've got all of my guys in the... all my voodoo dolls in the piggy bank, so there's plenty in there. Alright, so I will see you in just a second. Alrighty folks, so here we are, and I need to grab some of these guys out of here. Just start with that mini. Not really worry too much about it. And I'll put the obsidian potion in here, because hopefully I'm not going to need it. But we've got a bunch of buffs, increase life, increase, archery damage, stuff like that. So, and of course our normal, you know, iron skin, health regen, stuff like that. And sashimi. So, let's go ahead and buff, get rid of that guy, and let's go ahead and toss that out. Oh, that figures. I hate reaching the edge of the map, by the way, because then you stop moving over, and it feels really weird. Because all of a sudden, your character just doesn't move anymore. Alright. Oh, whoops. Alright. Let's defeat these bats, and then we'll... I'm not sure if I'll try using the bee or not. Yeah, let's use the bee. Alright, so, one more time. Drop you off. Alright, so I also made some more bee nades, so we'll use those as well. Alright. Oh goodness. Lasers. Take that. Have all the bees. Actually, that's a ton of bees. I'm just gonna throw tons of bees at them, why not? Because look at all those, that is so awesome. And then of course I've also got my hornet flying around. It doesn't seem to be doing too much to the actual boss though, so it's not really hitting my balls too much. Come on, hit him. Alright, I need to hit the actual eye because that one's been burned out. There's the mouth. I'm trying to watch my health because this is at the far left and my health is at the far right. So, the eyeballs actually have, like, less armor, less defense, however you want to say it, than the rest of it does. So, chicken. Traveling merchant just left. We're actually doing pretty well. I'm not sure how far along on the map we are. Oh, alright, I need to get out of here. Moment I say we're doing well. I'm gonna not use my mount just because I can run so fast. I've actually got a speed potion as well, so that'll help out. What would happen if we just threw some more of these to get rid of some of these flying things? Okay, I need to watch, see how far away my health is. Oh, okay, so there's where we jump down. And that hurt. And heal yet? Nope, 30 more seconds. Oh, don't stop moving, don't stop moving. Because he's really speeding up now. He's dead! Woohoo! Oh, that's different. Okay, so now, well, Yeah, it's hard. We've got the forces of light and darkness in our world, which means the Hallowed is now there. And these worms are really annoying. Really, really annoying. Crimtane brick. Like candy cane almost. Alright, so we got our treasure bag. Let's see what's in it. And also, I kind of need to get rid of this because I'm planning on fighting him again. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, and you're going to drop me another ball, aren't you? Thank you. Alright. Kill all you. Oh, I already have a new person, a tortured soul. I have not seen those before. I have not. Alright, so what have we got in our treasure bag? Alright, we have the Breaker Blade, which is a huge sword that's really slow. It's basically the Final Fantasy VII blade. Range damage, nice. The Ranger emblem, which I was wanting because I use the bows a lot. I like bows. Those are awesome. I want the gun one. Oh, this is just range attacks, isn't it? Yeah, just range damage, so it'll work for guns as well. And the Demon Heart, which permanently increases the number of accessory slots. Now, this only works in hard mode worlds. If you're in a normal world, it will just disappear. It'll come back, I'm pretty sure. That'd be silly if they made it so it didn't. And there's a fire imp. And why don't I just run over to the left side? But yeah, so let's go ahead and use that. Oops, I threw it. Can never remember it's left click or right click. So left click. Ta-da! Got a new accessory slot. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and farm this guy for a little bit and go ahead and get some more awesome loots, and then I will be back with you guys. Oh yeah, and also got the awesome hammer, because it's awesome. That will allow me to break altars and spawn new worlds into this world, which is really cool. So, I will be back with you guys in a little bit, and I will let you know what I got. Okay, sound good? See you then. Alrighty folks, so we already have our first annoying new mob. And this is how I've got so many fireflies. They just flood the area. Alright, so let's let them in. These guys have lots and lots of armor. And this is one of the new weapons I have. Look how fast my mana drains, though. So this is a mana weapon, actually, even though it's a gun. It's a laser rifle. And it, yeah, 37 magic damage per shot, and it is super fast. Not as fast as the magic dagger, though. Look at that. Holy cow. And it actually doesn't drain that much mana. It's only 6 per shot. This one is 8 per shot. But I am not going to use this because I do not want to get RSI. Yeah. I already have, I've had tendinitis in the past, and I do not want to go back to that. And furthermore, like I said, I don't want to get RSI. So, Lava Slime Banner. I've killed so many different things down there. I think I was on like my 200th or whatever bat kill. But yeah. So we're going to be retiring the Flame Lash in favor of the laser rifle. Flame Lash does more damage, theoretically, but I mean, if you compare mana usage, well, it's 12 mana for that one and 8 for that one, and this one does almost as much damage. About 10 less, but let me look how fast it is. Alright, so, like I said, we're not going to be using the magic dagger. I think I've gotten flame scythes in the past, demon scythes in the past. But if I haven't, then I picked up 2 more of them. So you guys can see what that looks like. Living fire block. Cool. That looks really awesome, actually. And there we go. Okay, I was like, can I not pick it back up? What's going on here? Alright, we've got a sorcerer emblem. Basically, I ran out of inventory space and patience waiting for the guide to respawn, just in case you're curious. And we got the ranger emblem. I've also got... where's my piggy bank? I put some of the stuff in here. We've got one dull and one tiny one. So, kind of crappy there. That's not too bad. We got the taboo one first, but it takes more mana. It increases speed, which is neat, and knockback, which is nice, but I'd rather have the more damaging one. Also got the ranger emblem. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm going to be changing the modifier on that one, definitely, but we'll deal with that later. So what I want to do right now, I'm just going to dump all this stuff in here until I can sort it later. You know what, I might want to go ahead and equip this stuff, because things are going to be hitting me a lot harder right now than they were previously. I'll stick with what I have at the moment, and if we have a problem, we can do that. I don't know, magic damage? I don't... Oh, okay, so it just says range damage. Okay, so I was wondering, I was like, well, magic is ranged, right? No. Otherwise there wouldn't be a magic one anyway. So let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go break some altars. Doesn't that sound fun? Alright, actually it's to the right, isn't it? Okay, so we've got one right here that I haven't gone down into, I don't think. And we have this one, and we have the one that I built the arena around, which would probably be the best one. There's an altar there. Okay, so I will meet you guys over there, and actually I'll probably do this one, because there's a lot of altars that I can just see on the map, so that's going to be plenty probably. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... yeah, lots. Alright, so I will see you there in just a second. Alright folks, so actually we're getting a lot of new mobs around here, so I wanted to show you guys. So this is the Dark Mummy, and these guys are actually really fast when they get near you. They're super fast. And we've got these guys, the Herplings, and we've got our Possessed Armor, which we killed a minute ago. So we've got a lot going on right here. And I had something else attack me a second ago, but I can't remember what it was. It wasn't anything new that hard mode brings in, but like a heart there that's attached to that. But it's new to wraiths. That's what it was. I had a wraith attack me. Demonic armors, those are annoying, but no, too bad. I haven't run into the Hallowed yet, so it probably means that the Hallowed is going to be to the left of me, which is good and bad. Ice Elemental. Cool. Hello. Let's kill you. You have a lot of health. Yeah, some of these... Oh, Frost Staff. Cool. What do you do? A lot of damage. Shoots a stream of frost. Oh, goodness. And what are you? Some kind of wolf? Oh, well, that drained my mana really quickly. You have a lot of health, too. Oh, it's just a wolf. And I already have Angry Clouds. Great. And Eskimos, and armors, and holy cow. It's not a good idea to go out at night. Actually, I would really like to get the their Angry Nimbuses, by the way. Nimbus, of course, a type of cloud. Did I already pass up the one I wanted to go into? I don't think so. But I would like to get the staff that those guys drop, because you can have, like, I think it's 3 different clouds that'll rain down on enemies and hurt them. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so you do not want to break these guys unless you have this hammer. Begone, evil. Your world has been blessed with cobalt. And orichalcum. And adamantite. So basically these will change what ores are in your world, and I would suggest going ahead and breaking them as soon as you come in. But the unfortunate downside to it, and I need to get out of here. How about we run down here? I'm slowed because I'm in cold area. Get out of here. Phew. I have 15 life left. Alright, so now I can run around, and underground I will find different ores that I can use to upgrade my armor and all that kind of stuff. So I will be doing that for a good long time. And then we will probably get into fighting some bosses and stuff like that. So if you are not well equipped, I would not recommend breaking those altars, because basically it's a 50-50 shot as to whether at night one of the bosses that you have not defeated will spawn. So that's pretty high chance that you're going to have a boss fight on your hands. And thankfully we have the arena that's just to my left. If we didn't have that arena, I probably would have waited and built one, because that's something you really want to have set up if you're going to face one of the new guys. I got another Nimbus after me. Yeah, see how they're raining on me when I stand still? That's what the Nimbus Rod does. And look how fast that knocks him down. But look also how fast it drains my mana. Oh, hello, Goblin Scout. These guys have just been plaguing me, but that's fine. I don't care. It gives me more tattered cloth that I can summon the invasion if I really want to. But hey, look, it's another one. Hello. Die. Yeah, see, the spear is really, really good. But yeah. Anyway, so I am going to go look for some ores. If I have an invasion, I will let you know. And hopefully I won't get completely slaughtered. I know I need to make some more arrows and stuff like that, but yeah. So I will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, folks. So we got a werewolf knocking on my door. I'm just gonna ignore him because werewolves aren't very nice. At least not in this game. Actually, usually they're not very nice, but whatever. Alright, so I went ahead and made a cobalt pickaxe and mined up a bunch of this stuff as well. Not as much as I did the cobalt, but meh. That's just the way it is. Alright, so the way to pronounce it. Well, I grew up pronouncing it auriculum, but that doesn't pronounce the second C, and that's not the way I've heard it pronounced most often. So I'm going to say orichalcum, which doesn't pronounce the first C. So I don't know. It's one of those words that you're just like, how am I actually supposed to pronounce this? Because I really don't know. But we're not going to be using it very much, so I don't really have to worry about it. So, also got a bunch of spider fangs. Holy cow. Those guys hit hard. They basically hit me for like a third of my health, which is crazy. Like a third to half of my health. It's just insane. Yeah. Those are not fun. I got a butterfly dust from which will allow me to make wings, I'm pretty sure, as soon as I get some souls of flight. But I got that from a moth, which had 2,000 health. I would have recorded that if I had everything set up to record, but I didn't. So, yeah. But it's just a moth, so whatever. And it'll be nice to get some wings, because I have been missing being able to fly by myself, not with a mount, so much. But yeah. And we got a few souls of night and a few souls of light, but those are just dropped by normal mobs. Alright, so we also got a poison staff, and holy cow, 52 magic damage. So the poison staff was something that was really, really nice last time I played. And the reason it's so nice is because, one, it poisons things, which, I mean, that does too, but, where'd it go? it has this multiple attack. It either shoots 3 or 4, depending on which time. It's shooting almost always 3. There's 4. 3, 3. But it doesn't use all that much mana considering. I mean, it uses 22 mana. That's quite a bit. But it's piercing as well, so that's pretty nice. The rest of this stuff, I'm not sure where I got the Shadow Flame Hextall. Oh, that's kind of creepy. That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah. That's really awesome. I don't know that it's very good, but it's really awesome. So, you know, a bit of Lovecraft in there. Really creepy. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how good it is, but it's neat. Got another strange plant, so I'm going to go trade that in just a minute. Also had I was just going to say an invasion, which is true, a goblin invasion. So I got 2 awesome things. I've got the replacement for my bee's knees, and I got this superior Shadow Flame knife. So inflict Shadow Flame on... Cool. It sparkles purple. But yeah, so I guess it's like a greater version of poison, and this is a better version of the knife. Oh, does it not use mana? Oh, it's melee damage. That's actually really, really nice. Holy cow. Alright, so it looks like I found a replacement for my spear already. I mean, holy cow. Look at that. Why wouldn't I use it? And I found a replacement for my bow. And apparently it has its own arrows? Shoot Shadow Flame arrows. I need to look that up. Okay, it uses wooden arrows. Okay, I kind of figured it did. But 66 damage, that's pretty nice. And I'm wearing my Ranger emblem, so it does increase damage just a little bit. 79. Yeah. 150, nice. Otherwise, 60, 58, 78. It looks like it's loaded. But yeah, I also had a slime fall, and I don't think I got anything all that interesting from that. But yeah. There weren't any new slimes or anything. There was a new goblin, which was a terror. It was a summoner. And it had a lot of health and defense, and shut out these crazy creatures that would run around, and of course this little summoner guy would shoot up into the air and just kind of come down somewhere else. But oh, that's pretty interesting. But I've gotten some new weapons, so that's actually really, really nice. Oh, Pinky. Hey, Pinky. I'm not doing very well with hitting things. Man, that does a lot of damage. Forget my bow. I'm going to be using this, and it looks like it bounces off of things. Like, yeah. If you hit something with it, it bounces off. That's kind of cool. But yeah, forget my bow. I'm just going to use this. Don't have to worry about ammunition. Don't have to worry about mana. This is OP. But yeah, so maybe we'll go fight the wall some more and try to get a melee thing, because I wasn't really worried about getting a melee emblem, but I don't know. This thing is like really, really strong. Holy cow. I mean, it doesn't do as much damage as, say, the bow does. I mean, the bow does like 20 more damage, but I don't know, this shoots pretty quickly. But it uses arrows. And plus, this is just fun. Like, holy cow. Alright, yeah. Anyway. So, I think we're gonna probably wrap it up for this episode. Let's go make these into bars really quick and see what all we can make. We could probably do with some new armor. So, let's see. Okay, so crafting. We need to go over here. Alright, so here's the cobalt. So let's go ahead and make this into a whole bunch of bars. There's 99 and 8. That's fine. And kind of cool looking helm. Alright, and where is our pink stuff? There's our pink stuff. And 38 of those. Okay. So what have we got that we can do? We do need to make a new anvil. That would be good. It takes 12, so that takes a chunk out of what we've got, but that's okay. Alright, so let's put that down. Now we've got a pink anvil. Makes a spider staff. Oh, that's because I also got these spider fangs, right? And we can make the spider armor. I want to make a set for all the armor and put up statues and stuff, but that'll be later. Do we want to dress ourselves in pink? Well, I mean, it's going to change color. So increases ranged and critical strike. Oh, increases ranged critical strike. Sorry, I read that incorrectly. So that stuff... it increases maximum mana for that one. Increases movement speed. Movement and melee speed, as well as melee damage. Interesting. Well, I should go ahead and make a pickaxe, because that'll allow us to mine some of the higher level stuff. Okay, so there's the pickaxe. And what else? Oh, are we out? Yeah, we're down to 8 bars, so it looks like we can't make any more, which is unfortunate. How much more does this give us as far as defense goes? That's 8 versus 7 and 7. Okay, so versus 6, so that's not much more. So I'm not going to worry about the cobalt stuff, but we'll take a look at some of the other stuff too. And this is 39 damage. Yeah. So demonic is actually pretty good. I'm not going to care about that. Superior is actually pretty darn good too. I don't know how long I'll be using this. This one, I mean, it's really good. I mean, it seems really good to me at least. But yeah, so I'm going to clean up my inventory and do a few things around the house. And then, I guess you'll be able to see in the next episode what all I've done. Because I'm not really sure at the moment myself exactly how far I'm going to go. Because there's a few things that I want to do. I want to make a room to grow mushrooms. And I want to make a room to grow the green stuff. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. But the green ore, and I'm sure most of you guys will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day.